Hello everyone and welcome inside the Hilltop, your Mount Carmel Golden Aces who are 4-5 playing host to the 3-6 Effingham Hearts. I'm Riley Angel here with you today. Cannot wait to get this one started. Now don't let that 3-6 record for Effingham fool you. They have played, boy oh boy, quite a tough schedule. They're losers of 3 in a row, but those 3 losses coming against Mount Zion, Teotopolis, and Muhammad Seymour. And against that Seymour team, they were only down about 5 going into halftime of that ball game, and they come in here with some really brutal games behind them. But Mount Carmel, your Golden Aces, coming off a big win at Flora just a couple of nights ago. A 5-point win in enemy territory, 49-44 was that final. You're listening to the Coach's pregame show brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. Speaking of the Coach's show, I got to catch up with head coach Kyle Buss prior to this one. He had a couple things to say about that win against Flora and the game plan coming into this matchup against the Effingham Hearts. Here is that conversation. Hello everyone, I'm Riley Angel here with the 100.5 WSID and here with Coach Kyle Buss. Coach, coming off a really tight 5-point win against Flora, walk us through that win and what that gives you guys going forward.
Yeah, I thought we played pretty well. We executed a lot of our sets. We're getting better and better at our 2-3 zone. We ran it a little bit against Lawrenceville, ran it more against Flora. So we're just getting better, in a lot of different areas, which is as a coach, it's good to see.
Coming in today, Effingham has lost 3 in a row, but they have played some tough competition. What have you seen from them from their last 3 contests?
Yeah, they play a brutal schedule. They play the likes of T-Town and Muhammad Seymour and, bigger schools like that really challenge them. And, they've lost, but they've lost by, 12 or 13 or 14, and so they've been in ball games. I think they were down by 6 or 8 last night at halftime against a really good Muhammad team. So they're battle tested. They play 10, 11, 12 guys, so they throw a lot of different guys out there, and they just play really, really hard and are really good defensively.
They do have some size, a couple guys up in that 6'5" range. What's the game plan against those two?
Yeah, I think their strength is probably inside with their post players. So we're going to have to do a good job of working around the post, trying to limit their touches down there. And then we're just going to continue to mix defenses up between our man-to-man, between our 2-3, so they can't get comfortable down there on the offensive end.
All right, Coach, thank you and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That was head coach Kyle Buss. Good conversation as always with him. When we come back, we will talk a little bit more about this matchup. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
At Wabash General Hospital, we're more than healthcare. We are part of the team. Our athletic trainers proudly serve 13 area high schools and 3 junior colleges, standing on the sidelines and in the AT rooms every day. From keeping our athletes healthy to helping them chase their dreams, we're here for every student athlete, every game, every step of the way, from injury to return to play. At Wabash General Hospital, caring for athletes is our game.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Ford F-150 with 0% financing or a Bronco for $499 a month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a 2026 Pacifica, only $399 a month. Or lease a 26 Durango for $449 a month. See store for details. And go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
The holidays are a busy time, and Keeping track of your spending can be easier than you think. With F&B mobile banking, you can monitor your purchases, set spending limits, and receive real-time alerts all from your phone. Whether you're shopping local, traveling, or checking out online, managing your money is simple, secure, and stress-free. Getting started is easy. Download F&B mobile banking from the App Store or Google Play, or visit your nearest branch to learn more about staying on budget this season and beyond. Track your holiday spending with F&B and enjoy a little extra peace of mind this holiday season. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at the Hilltop, just under 4 minutes to go until this one tipped off between your Mount Carmel Golden Aces and the Effingham Hearts. Mount Carmel coming this one 4-5, Effingham 3-6. But both of these teams have played some pretty brutal schedules to begin this season. One of the things that we talked to head coach Kyle Buss about was the size of Effingham. That being Will Moser and Cole Phillips, both listed at 6 feet 5 inches tall, and with that, a couple guys in 6'2", 6'3". So this is a sizable Effingham team, and with Mount Carmel down Red Andrews as they have been for a couple of weeks now, that could be something to look at going forward. So with that, you would think that Elias Knapp and Jack Webb would be the two keys for this Mount Carmel team, but this offense, as always, runs through their point guard in Shane Metter. Metter, brutal scorer inside, can do it really at all three levels, has been able to since he was a freshman 3 years ago. So we will see if that trend continues and he continues to be the star that this Mount Carmel team needs. We look at the upcoming schedules for these two teams after today. For Mount Carmel, they will play Christian Finger Academy on the 23rd at 3 p.m. And then after a brief Christmas break, they will go to Pinckneyville to play in that Pinckneyville Holiday Tournament. And boy, oh boy, that one is a doozy. They drew a early game against Murfreesboro on the 27th, a 9 a.m. tip for that one down in Pinckneyville. For Effingham, on the other hand, after today, it's Tolono Unity before their Christmas tournament. They have yet to get an opponent for that, and that one doesn't start for them until the 29th, and it goes through until New Year's Eve. With that, hope everyone is having a wonderful holiday season. This, the second to last game before the holiday break for both of these squads, and we know that the holidays always a great time, especially in this sports season with basketball and around here at the Hilltop, basketball and football both a way of life. When we come back, we will look at the starting lineups for both of these squads. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
It's holiday season with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $13,300 off on a new 2025 Jeep Cherokee L or a 26 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 60 months. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member
The holidays, all about togetherness. Which is why Subway is bringing all your holiday favorites together in one bite. Seasoned stuffing and sweet cranberry sauce, oven-roasted turkey, rotisserie-style chicken, and the Turhamkin. Introducing Subway's festive flavors. It's togetherness in a sandwich. Hurry to Subway, because unlike your guests, these subs won't stay too long. Festive flavors for a limited time only. Subway, eat fresh, feel good.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks, or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
National anthem just concluding here at the top. Starting lineups about to be introduced. The starting lineups, as always, are in memory of the co-founder of Mount Carmel Booster, H.D. White, and his wife. First, we'll take a look at your Mount Carmel. It will be Shane Miller, Elliott Avery, and Owen Blake 5 that will get it going for the Golden Aces. For Effingham, the Hearts produce their starting 5. Currently, it is Jake Niebuhr. It's going to be Owen Blake and Elias Knapp. So look for those two to be banging down low and to try and get openings. And we'll see if this Mount Carmel team goes with that 2-3 zone that they've been working on recently. They have found more confidence with it in these past 3-4 games. So we'll see how effective it is tonight against a really tough Effingham squad. Again, Effingham 3-6, but the record doesn't tell the whole story, and I'm sure we'll see that tonight. I expect a close, hard-fought battle between these two squads, and if any indication of last game for Mount Carmel, this one should be fun. So it would likely, I would assume, be Cole Phillips in the starting circle for Effingham. Effingham in their road red uniforms with white piping around the sides, while Mount Carmel in their home whites. Maroon trim, gold lettering front and back. And it will, in fact, be Cole Phillips in center circle with Elias Knapp. Mount Carmel will be going from left to right down the court. Effingham, vice versa. Right to left. 8 minutes on the clock here, first quarter. Ball is up. Tip goes the way of Mount Carmel, and we are underway. It'll be Keepus who handles it. Just now passing center court. Goes to the right. Bounce pass inside Acre. Handoff to Metter. Pump fakes the shot. Goes inside through contact. Can't quite get it to fall. Rebound falls in the hands of Phillips. 0 for 1 early. Here comes Niebuhr. Faking the pass. Gets it over to the right side. Right wing to be exact. A little extended. Now gets it off to Powers. He drives. Short corner kicks to Phillips. Mount Carmel man-to-man early. No 2-3 zone here. Niebuhr back cut. Gets open. Nice dump down low. Phillips can't get it to fall. Rebound falls in the hands of Blake. He's pushing it up the court down the right side. Almost lost the handle. Recovers and gives it off to Metter. Metter getting a ball screen. Now the Cards directing traffic. 7:11 to go. First quarter, no score as of yet. Bounce pass to Acree at the right elbow extended. Down low, curl pass inside to Acree. Can't quite get it to fall. Coming down the floor, Brockhorn. He's to the left. Kicks it out. Left corner triple for Pals. Can't quite get it to fall. Offensive rebound. Missed it. Now Acree coming up the floor. Gets it off to Metter. Metter slowing up the offense. Head coach Kyle Buss setting something up. 6:47 to play. First quarter, no score. Here's Keepus. Far left-hand side. Getting a right ball screen. Still in the perimeter. Fakes the pass right. Goes left to Blake. Blake to Keepus. Effingham man-to-man defense. 6:30 to play. First quarter, no score as of yet. Metter kicking to Acree left corner. He drives short corner. Kicks it off. Blake, right corner, triple. No, rimmed it out. Offensive rebound falls in the hands of Elias Knapp, but he gets it tipped away briefly, but now falls in the hands of Metter. Metter up top, calling a one set. Getting a right ball screen, takes it from Knapp. Looking for the pass, couldn't quite get it. Calls for another one. Knapp looking for the ball inside, didn't get it. Now Blake, right wing. Mount Carmel still slowing it up. Effingham, good defensive team, has played well early. Acree kicks it, Blake, top of the key, three, no, back horn. Rebound falls in the hands of Phillips, but taken away by Elias Knapp. Here's Metter to Acree. Acree drives right, gets to the elbow. Now in the short corner, kicks it way back out to Metter, who almost went backcourt, but somehow saved it by about an inch. 5:36 to play first quarter. Long offensive possession for Mount Carmel. Metter getting a right ball screen again. Bounce pass inside Knapp. Gets to the left block. Goes up off glass and good for two. 2-0 Mount Carmel early. 5:22 to play first quarter. Effingham comes quickly. Nieberge with it. Spins past Keepus. Gets in the short corner. Mid-range pull-up jumper on the right side. No good. Rebound falls in the hands of Metter. He comes up the floor quickly. 2 men at his back. Kicks it out to Keepus left wing, but can't quite get it to fall. Up top is Acree over to Metter. Metter pump fake the three. Still guarded by Brockhorn. Brockhorn has done a good job against Metter. Hasn't been able to get to his spots. Right ball screen. Goes under, does Brockhorn. Now to Acree. Acree on the right side. Kicks it off to Keepus. 4:48 to play first quarter. 2-0 Aces. It's been a slow, methodical pace for Mount Carmel. Left ball screen now. Here comes Metter. Gets to the block. Goes inside a charge against Metter. And that one is drawn by Buzzard. So first foul of the night on either side goes against Metter. 4:39 to play. Checking in for the first time is Will Freeland. Coming out as Knapp. Freeland, a taller guy, standing about the same size as Phillips, who's listed at 6'5". Here's Nieberge, bounce pass inside. 4-3, left corner, no good. That one came off the hands of Brockhorn. Here's Acree, he drives, gets to the left elbow. Now mid-range, bounce pass inside Freeland, couldn't quite handle it, kicks it back out Metter. Metter, left corner, three, bottoms! 5-0 Mount Carmel early, 4:11 to play first quarter. Metter with his first field goal. Here comes Nieberge. Looks over to Powles, directing traffic, sends Brockhorn across the court. Here's Powles on the right wing. Up to Nieberge at the Cards, now over to Brockhorn. Looking inside to Phillips, can't find him. Right back up to Brockhorn. Nieberge, left side, getting a specific set. Now they're taking methodical pace. 3:41 to play first quarter. 5-0, your Aces in front. Here's Brockhorn. Here's that 2-3 zone for Mount Carmel. Nieberge, long lob pass inside. Phillips off the right window and in. 5-2, Hearts on the board for the first time. Phillips with his first 2 points. Here's Metter. Ball in his right hand, crossing over to left. Now gives it to Blake. Blake looking for someone to give it off to and dishes it to Keepus. Keepus looks inside of Freeland but goes the opposite way to Metter up top. He's at the top of the key. Here's Blake, guarded by Buzzard. Here's Metter now, ball in his left hand, drives. Gets it tipped away briefly by Nieberge, but regains control of the basketball. Double screen for Metter, gets downhill, left block goes up, and the foul is on the floor even though Metter made the basket. So does not count. Foul goes against Jenner Powles, his first. And it will be underneath for Mount Carmel. And now for the first time, here comes Maxwell Love. Acree hands it off to Metter. He's on the left side. Now gets in the mid-range, top of the key, kicks it off to Acree, who almost lost the handle. Under 3 minutes of play, Acree throws it away underneath, trying to find Freeland. 2:45 to play first quarter. Only 5-2 the score, but the Aces hold that slim 3-point margin. Bringing up slowly is Nieberge. Goes to the right side. Now Love gets inside of the elbow. Kicks it right back out to the freshly checked in Brady McDaniel. Now back to Love. Nieberge up top. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Mount Carmel in this 2-3 zone. Buzzard for three, right side, missed. Nieberge wide open on the offensive board and lays it down on the left side. 5-4, that Nieberge's first score of the night. 2:15 to play first quarter. Here's Metter, doubled. He drives inside, tried to go past it, but Nieberge, his first quarter, just 2:10 to play in the first period. Will Freeland checks out. Here's Metter in the backcourt, guarded by Nieberge. Keepus right side on the wing. Looking for the curling, Elias Knapp gets it into him. Right block goes up and can't quite get it to fall. Nieberge with the rebound off the tip from Love. Here comes Nieberge, eyes up to Buzzard. Right wing three, no, missed it off the back iron. Rebound Blake, he wants to come fast. Coming down, middle of the lane, goes up, contact, foul, and a blocking foul. 2 free throws up coming from number 12. Blake got downhill quickly, tried to go all the way from coast to coast. Almost made the basket, but just missed it a little strong. That's the second foul already against Nieberge here in this first quarter. First free throw is made for Owen Blake, his first point. 6-4 now the score. Both these teams have played good defenses. Now checking in is number 22, Hayden Windling. 6'1" junior for Effingham. Owen Blake makes both. Make it now 7-4 Mount Carmel. 3-point lead, 1:44 to play first quarter. Here comes Buzzard. Kicks it off. With it is McDaniel, trying to get to the top of the key and does. Now right back out to Powles. Looks inside to Love, tries to drive past his man, does. Left side up, off the glass and in. Tough layup there from Powles. His first two, 1-point lead Mount Carmel, 7-6, 1:20 to play first quarter. Back and forth, this one has been early. Metter looking around, trying to set up an offense. Top of the key, ball in his right hand, kicks it off to Blake in the right corner. Metter, top of the key, fakes the three. Acree, he takes the three, bottoms! Elliot Acree, his first three, second three of the day for Mount Carmel, and that forces an Effingham Hearts timeout. A Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan timeout. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
It's holiday season with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $13,300 off on a new 2025 Jeep Cherokee L or a 26 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 60 months. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Back here at the Hilltop, 58 seconds even on the clock here in this first quarter. 4-point lead for Mount Carmel, 10-6. Bringing it up now is Windling. He's guarded by Acree. Goes to the right, bounce pass into Powles. He's double, tries to get to the corner and does. Now short corner all the way inside of the lane, can't make the layup. Offensive rebound, Windling, and one off the left side. So a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play for Windling. His first 2 points. He went through 2 separate Golden Aces there to power that one through. Foul, that time goes against Owen Blake, his first. The free throw for Windling misses strong, and the defensive rebound goes to Knapp just barely. Gives it off to Blake, he wants to run fast, trying to get to the middle of the lane, but is fouled by McDaniel, reaching halfway to the basket. McDaniel's first, 4th team foul against the Hearts. 40.2 on the clock, 10-8 Aces lead. Acree on the inbound, gets it off to Metter in the backcourt. See what the Aces want here. Here's Knapp on the left side. Looking off to Blake, top of the key, and gets it to him. Now here's Metter, wide open lane to the basket. Goes up through contact, tough, moving in off the right side of the window. 12-8, 4-point lead, Mount Carmel, 23 seconds to go. Here comes Windling down the court. Just now passing the 10-second line. Gets it off to Powles. Bounce pass up to McDaniel, back off to Powles. 10 seconds to go for the Hearts. Windling, top of the key, looking to the right, dribbles left, and gives it off now to McDaniel on the right. He drives, 2 seconds to go, floats one up, no good, it's short, and the buzzer sounds before Windling could get the offensive rebound put back up. And that concludes this first quarter. 12-8, Mount Carmel leads by 4 against Effingham. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Back here at the Hilltop, 12-8 the score on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investments scoreboard as we just about ready to start this second quarter. Effingham brings it in. Here's Nieberge. He's immediately doubled. Trap defense here from the Aces early. Pace is frantic. Phillips goes down, throws it away. Turnover created to begin this second quarter. Boy, that was a change of speed from what we saw in that first quarter defensively from Mount Carmel. Boy, oh boy. They immediately get the ball back off the turnover. Metter with it. Top of the key, over to Blake left side, left wing to be exact, gives it right back off to Metter. 7:35 to go, second quarter just getting underway. 4-point lead Mount Carmel, 12-8. Metter getting a down screen. Kicks it off, Acree, top of the key, fakes the three, briefly got it tipped away, but gives it right back off to Metter. Ball in his left hand, skipping it left side of the court to Blake. Mount Carmel now slowing it up on the offensive end. Tell you what, this Mount Carmel Golden Aces team, very patient currently against this good defensive squad in Effingham. Ball was tipped away by Effingham. Mount Carmel retains possession. They will inbound it on the sideline. Blake trying to get it inbound, gives it off to Acree down in the left corner. 7 minutes to play here in this first half. Metter to Knapp, handing it off right back to Metter. Gets down low to the right block, steps back in the short corner and kicks it to Keepis. Keepis pump fakes the three, steps back and resets. He's guarded closely here by Brockhorn. Acree now the one directing traffic. Backs down his man to the mid-range. Pass inside, Metter goes up, got fouled. He'll have 2 shots to the line. That foul against Cole Phillips, his first. Team first here in the second quarter. Metter at the nail for 2. Checking in will be Powles once he shoots this first one. It's up and in. Rattles home through the bottom. Powles in. Out goes Traub, who was in just briefly. So the score 13-8, 6:41 to play here in this first half. Metter for the second. It's good. So Shane Metter knocks in both. He now has 7 of the 14 points for Mount Carmel. 2-3 zone defensively for the Aces. Here's Powles, right side, looking inside to Buzzard, but can't find him. Now here's Brockhorn, drives up and in, left side of the window. 14-10 to score. Brockhorn his first 2. Metter brings it up against Nieberge. Strictly man-to-man so far for Effingham defensively. Metter, bounce pass inside to Elias Knapp. Moves his way to the middle of the lane, can't quite make the layup. Rebound falls in the hands of Nieberge. Spin pass. Here's Brockhorn, drives, left short corner, spins, he's doubled, has to get it out. Somehow gets it to Nieberge up to the top of the key. Right back to Brockhorn left side. 5:54 to play second quarter, 14-10 the score. Buzzard now somehow gets it back out to himself, and he misses the long distance shot. On the floor goes Phillips, gets it up. Offensive rebound. Brockhorn, left wing triple, rattles it home, and just like that, the Hearts pull within one. Brockhorn now with 5, 14-13. Metter left side, gets a right ball screen from Blake. Blake fades, Metter picks up his dribble, has to get it off to him. Left wing, triple for Blake, missed it long. Rebound falls in the hands of Phillips, and that foul's gonna go against Knapp on the over the back. His first. 1 point lead, Mount Carmel. 5:15 to go here in this second period. Nieberge brings it up. 2-3 zone still for Mount Carmel. Long pass. Here's Powell. Bounce pass inside. Phillips goes up and gives the Hearts their first lead. So Cole Phillips now has 4 points, 15-14 for the first time the Hearts are in front. Metter, he's tripled. Bounce pass to Acree. He's in the right short corner. He's now doubled. Here's Metter up top. Zone defense look for the Hearts. Metter doubled. Has to get it off. Somehow keeps his dribble alive. Drives past 2 defenders. Kicks it out. Owen Blake, right corner. Triple. No, air ball. Rebound falls in the hands of Brockhorn. He comes up on his left hand. Gets all the way to the block. Goes up, lost his dribble. Tries to go out of bounds and throw it back in, but he traveled in the process. So an unforced turnover there from Effingham. 4:28 to play in this first half. Be sure to stick around for the halftime show, the Keep His Funeral Home halftime show. If you need them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. Metter doubled in the backcourt. Has to get it off quickly. Pressure defense all of a sudden. Here's Knapp wide open. Left block goes up, gets blocked. Gets his own board, goes up again. That one somehow finds the bottom of the basket. 16-15 Aces in front. Elias Knapp now with 4. Here's Nieberge. Now to Brockhorn in the right corner. He's guarded closely by Metter. Man-to-man defense now for Mount Carmel. They're switching it up. Here's Phillips. He takes a straightaway triple, missed it short. Rebound goes to Buzzard. Turnaround jumper is no good, but he got fouled in the process, so he'll go to the line for 2. Elliot Acree takes the foul. His first, team second. 1 point lead for the Hearts, 16-15 the score. 3:56 to play in the first half. Buzzard goes up and sinks the first. His first point, tied at 16 apiece. Effingham and Mount Carmel have been real close in this one. Back and forth this ball game has gone as Buzzard knocks down the second. 17-16 Hearts in front. Full court pressure from Effingham. Metter in the backcourt. Bounce pass up to Keepus. He crosses it to Blake. Blake driving, middle of the lane. Tried to bounce pass it into Elias Knapp, but got it taken away. Here's Brockhorn. Bounce pass to Powell, who sinks it on the left side of the rim. 19-16 the score. Hearts in front by 3. Powell's now with 4 points. 3:30 to play here in this half. Elias Knapp with it. Left block, goes up, through contact, missed. Rebound Phillips. Effingham wants to push the pace. Here comes Powell on the right side. Kicking it back to Phillips, top of the key. Now here's Buzzard to Brockhorn. Brockhorn driving to the basket, kicks it. Now here's Powell for 3, right side, missed it. Offensive rebound, Nieberge wide open under the basket for the lay-in. 21-16 the score. And just like that, a Country Financial Agent T. Morgan timeout for head coach Kyle Buss. 21-16 Hearts in front. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program, At Wabash Valley College, I was DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Back here at the Hilltop, 3:03 to play here in this first half, 21-16. Effingham has extended their lead. And really right now it's been a story of offensive rebounds. The Hearts have really been able to take advantage of long shots, long rebounds, while the Aces, when they try to push the pace, haven't quite been able to break this press effectively. A reminder that coming up is the Keepus Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find Keepus Funeral Home, they are located at 1500 North Cherry Street. Stay tuned for that halftime show. So we'll see what Mount Carmel draws up out of the timeout to try and break through this press, which has been very effective so far for Effingham. They've been able to force a couple turnovers and a couple of quick shots. Freshly checked into the game for Mount Carmel is Will Freeland. Metter gets it on the inbound from Owen Blake. Straight man-to-man out of the timeout. Now here comes the double team. Metter bumped in the back, lost the ball, but that is going to be a foul. That one going against McDaniel, who's freshly checked in, his second. So he's got to watch out now, having two before the break. Elliott Akery will inbound it. See what the Aces have here. They get it to Owen Blake. He's doubled in the corner. Akery kicks. Metter, left side, pump fakes the three and brings it right back out. He's got to watch the double team. I'm sure it's coming soon. Gives it off to Akery. Akery to keep us up top. Now to Metter, right side. Here's Owen Blake. Drives left, gets to the mid-range, steps back, and gives it to Metter. Keepus fakes the three on the right side. 2-3 zone now for Effingham. Long pass inside is picked off, that time by Powles. He comes up. Here's Brockhorn, backing in Keepus. Left side of the lane, kicks it. Now McDaniel up top, drives with the left hand, middle of the lane, puts one up and one. Tough basket there for Brady McDaniel as he got it to fall. That's his first points of the night. Now 23-16, Aces trail by 8. 2:12 to play here in this first half. Max Love will check in along with number 22, Hayden Wedling. Out goes Phillips, as well as Powles. So at the line, McDaniel looking to convert this three-point play. Misses. Rebound falls in the hands of Blake. He brings it up. Gets it off to Akery on the right side. He's doubled. Now to Blake, to Metter. Metter, left wing three, bottoms! Rattles it home, Shane Metter. Boy, that's a quick release. He's now in double figures with 10. 23-19, Hearts in front. Under 2 minutes to play first half. Inside to Love in the short corner. Kicks it out to Winling. He puts up a short corner mid-range jumper, missed it. Rebound falls in the hands of the Effingham Hearts, but the putback is missed. Foul underneath goes against Hayden Winling. His first. Probably should have been a travel underneath, but was not called. Full court pressure now for Effingham. Elias Knapp checks in. Will Freeland out. Owen Blake on the inbound. Gets it to Metter. He's guarded by McDaniel. 90 seconds to play here in this first half. Akery with it, right elbow extended, looking for Knapp on the curl, finds him. Knapp goes up through contact off the window and falls. Knapp now with 6 points. 23-21 the score, 2-point lead for the Hearts, 1:20 to play first half. Buzzard drives and kicks. Here's Brockhorn with it, guarded by Metter. Up top, left elbow extended, one dribble to the right, kicks it off to McDaniel, who now gives it off to Buzzard. Buzzard drives to the top of the key, picks up his dribble, has to find somebody and finds Love. He puts up a mid-range jumper and gets it to fall off the right side. His first two. 25-21, 50 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Here's Keepus. Gives it off to Metter. Metter, left wing, triple, bottoms! Oh my goodness! third three for Metter, 13 points total for him. 25-24, 34 seconds to play. Windling puts a contested mid-range jumper and misses. Metter with the rebound, he gets bumped, and that's a foul. 28.6 on the clock here in the second quarter. Foul goes against McDaniel, his third, so he'll take a seat. A couple of guys come in. Nolan Fearday checks in for the first time, along with Cole Phillips. And back into the ball game is Jenner Pals. Elliot Akery to inbound. 25-24, Aces trail by 1 to the Hearts. The inbound pass is tipped out by Pals, so we'll redo it. This time just deeper in their own territory is the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. 27.5 on the clock. Akery gets it to Metter far in the backcourt. He's guarded by Fearday. Metter gets it off to Knapp. Left elbow extended. Now to Blake, 16 seconds to play. Here's Keepus left side. Waiting till 10 ticks, and there it is. Going right. Here's Blake, right elbow extended. Double screen for Metter, top of the key. Fakes the three. Foul underneath, a push. And that's going to go against Fearday, his first, and now we'll have free throws for Shane Metter. Last one you want to put at the line if you're Effingham in this situation, down by just 1. Never mind, it's going to be Wade Keepus to take the free throws after the refs have a brief conversation. Keepus, also a good free throw shooter, his first, is in. So that ties the ball game up at 25 apiece. Checking in now is Michael Reed. He checks in for Elliot Akery. Keepus on the second try. Misses. Rebound almost tipped out. Effingham wants to push the pace. At the buzzer, can't make the half-court shot from Pals, and that's how we go to the break. Well, after 2 quarters, we're right where we started, all knotted up, but at 25 apiece. When we come back, it'll be the Keepus Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find Keepus Funeral Home, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
We have a tendency to try to make everything into one outlet or try to plug everything we can in as your Christmas displays and your lights and stuff. Outlets are designed for generally 15 amps or less. So make sure that you don't overload those outlets. Don't try to plug more than 2 cords into them. There's only 2 spaces there for a reason. Try to make sure that you space those loads out through your house. Make sure that you don't overload individual outlets or circuits.
At Wabash General Hospital, we're more than healthcare. We are part of the team. Our athletic trainers proudly serve 13 area high schools and 3 junior colleges, standing on the sidelines and in the AT rooms every day. From keeping our athletes healthy to helping them chase their dreams, we're here for every student athlete, every game, every step of the way, from injury to return to play. At Wabash General Hospital, caring for athletes is our game.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Ford F-150 with 0% financing or a Bronco for $499 a month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a 2026 Pacifica, only $399 a month. Or lease a 26 Durango for $449 a month. See store for details. And go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Welcome into the Keepus Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. On the Tim Phillips of Jade Investments scoreboard, it's 25-25. Currently, both these teams back and forth. They win in that first half, and we ended up right where we started, all tied up going into the break. Really, to begin this ball game, it was slow, methodical, a really just slow-paced basketball game the first really whole entire first quarter, and then we get into the second quarter, and both of these teams brought out some pressure defense, forced the other to speed things up, and it worked for both sides at times. For Mount Carmel, Shane Metter has really been the pressure point and a thorn in the side of Effingham. He has 13 points, 3 3-pointers for him as well. He is getting to his spots and not missing when he shoots the basketball, while Effingham, they've spread the scoring out pretty well, all things considered. Brady McDaniel with 2, Jake Nieberge with 4, Cannon Blackhorn with 5, Jenner Powles with 4, Hayden Windling with 2, Max Buzzard with 2, and Max Love with 2 as well. For Mount Carmel, other than Shane Metter, who has 13, Elias Knapp has 6, Wade Keepus with 1, Elliot Akery with 3, Owen Blake with 2. That has been the scoring for Mount Carmel so far. A lot of Effingham's success offensively has been after offensive rebounds. They've missed a lot of the first shots they've taken, but when Mount Carmel's in that 2-3 zone, it's hard for them to get their body on somebody and get a board, so Effingham has taken advantage of that, and a lot of second chance opportunities, a lot of second chance points for them in that first 16 minutes. Mount Carmel comes into this one looking to right a couple of wrongs early in the season, looking to get back to 500 with a win, and they certainly can do it. They looked good in that first quarter, the first half of that first quarter against Effingham when they were slow and methodical with their offense. We'll see what type of adjustments Coach Kyle Buss makes out of the break heading into this second half. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about what each team needs to do in the second half to pull out a victory. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
The holidays, all about togetherness. Which is why Subway is bringing all your holiday favorites together in one bite. Seasoned stuffing and sweet cranberry sauce, oven-roasted turkey, rotisserie-style chicken, and the Turhamkin. Introducing Subway's festive flavors. It's togetherness in a sandwich. Hurry to Subway, because unlike your guests, these subs won't stay too long. Festive flavors for a limited time only. Subway, eat fresh, feel good.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks, or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending, with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community.
Back here at the Hilltop, 25-25 on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investments scoreboard. Here in Mount Carmel, the Golden Aces and Effingham Hearts have been back and forth so far in this one, and it's been fun to watch. And if that first 16 minutes is any consolation, well, then we're going to have a very fun finish ahead of us here this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me here on this Saturday afternoon, and a little warmer than what we're used to here in December around this area of the country, but we will certainly take 50 degrees this time of the year when we have it. The Golden Aces back out on the floor, Effingham as well, and both these teams with a couple of things that they could clean up for Mount Carmel. Really, it's the defensive rebounding. They gave up way too many offensive rebounds in that first half, while Effingham, they really struggled against this Mount Carmel 2-3 zone whenever they did bring it up. So we'll see if they make any adjustments to that as well. One thing with Effingham, they've only made one three-pointer, while Mount Carmel has made 4, 3 of which have come off the hot hand of Shane Metter. So we'll see if Mount Carmel continues to shoot the ball well, if Shane Metter continues to shoot the ball well, and if Effingham can find a way to get some shots off from the perimeter against this 2-3 defense from Mount Carmel, because that is how you have to beat a 2-3 zone, and a good 2-3 zone like Mount Carmel has proven they have here tonight. For Mount Carmel offensively, they need to find a way to respond to this trap offense that Effingham has set against them. The only one that really found success against it shooting the basketball was Shane Metter off of a couple of down screens, some double screens, some off-ball actions, but the ball handlers have had issues with this tough double, especially around the corners of the court whenever they do get the chance. So this Keepus Funeral Home halftime show is concluding. Again, if you need to find Keepus Funeral Home, they are located 1500 Cherry Street. Tim Phillips Investment scoreboard, 25-25 here at the Hilltop. For Mount, looks like it's going to be the same as it began the game here in this second half. And looks like it's going to be the same for them as well. For Effingham, they use a lot of bodies in their game plan. Multiple different guys on the floor. Head coach Kyle Buss talked about it pre-game, and they will bring out 9, 10, 11 different bodies onto the floor throughout the course of a ball game, while Mount Carmel really only goes about 7 deep in their rotation. So maybe fatigue will play a factor later on. I doubt it, given the amount of rest Mount Carmel has had. They've had 4 days to recover from that floral win, while Effingham coming off a game just last night against a really good Seymour team. Anyway, basketball just about to get underway once more. Mount Carmel will be going from right to left down the court to begin this half. Effingham, the opposite, left to right. Here's Owen Blake, left side, left wing to be exact. Now drives past his man, gets into the lane, but gets it taken away by Nieberge. Nieberge, one-on-one against Keepus, Keepus tips it away, regains, gets bumped, whistle blown. That's going to go against Nieberge, his 3rd. So just like that, Jake Nieberge in some foul trouble here. Just 15 seconds into the second half, already his 3rd personal. First team foul. Owen Blake to inbound it. Full court pressure from Effingham. Full court man press, though, so everyone clears out for Metter. Metter coming down the right side of the floor, now top of the key. Crosses over right, kicks it out, Blake, right corner, triple. No, missed it long. Rebound falls in the hands of Acree. Gives it off to Metter. Directing traffic. 7:30 to play here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Acree, top of the key, right elbow extended now. Metter, top of the key, 3, contested, no. Rebound, tipped away, over the back foul against Owen Blake, his first. His 2nd foul, first team foul. Nieberge will bring it up. He's on the left side. Gives it off to Buzzard. Now here's Brockhorn. Skips it. Powell's. Step back. Three is no good. Hand in his face from Blake. Rebound for Metter. He comes down the floor quickly. Gets to the mid-range. Bounce pass inside Blake. Behind the back pass to Elias Knapp. Gets it to fall. 8 points for him. Aces with a 2-point lead, 27-25. 6:45 to play here in this third quarter. Here's Nieberge. Gets to a spot in the short corner and sinks the right corner. 2. Nieberge now with 6. Metter brings it up slowly. 27-27 the score. Third quarter, 6:30 to play. Metter doubled. Tries to get it to keep it. Got it tipped away from behind. Here comes Buzzard. Pass to Nieberge, tipped out of bounds. And that one's going to go the way for the Hearts. $27 apiece. 6:20 to play third quarter. One team foul apiece as well. Underneath, Phillips got bumped on his way up. And that's going to be 2 for him. That foul goes against Acree, his second. So Cole Phillips will be at the line for 2. These will be his first free throws of the night. First one is up and misses short. Couldn't quite get it to rattle home. Phillips, 6'5" senior for Effingham, sporting number 41 in his senior campaign. He does have 4 points on the night. Looking to get number 5 here and give the Hearts a lead. Goes up, makes it. Full court press. Blake on the inbound, bounce pass to Keepus. He gets doubled in the backcourt, gets it now to Acree. Acree to Blake. He drives, left block goes up, gets fouled, and one. So Owen Blake with 2, a chance for 3. He has 4 points total. Aces back with the lead, 29-28. Back and forth we continue to go. Love will check in. Comes in. Out goes Cole Phillips. That foul did go against Phillips, his second, so he will take a short break. Just don't want to get him his third. Blake for the old-fashioned three-point play. Missed it wildly. Rebound for Love. Here's Nieberge. Stops, picks up his dribble, has to get it off to somebody, and they get it right back to him. Here's Brockhorn. Brockhorn to Love. One dribble, right short corner. Long bounce pass, but he traveled before he picked up the basketball. That's going to be an unforced turnover against Effingham. Blake on the inbound. Here's Metter. He's got to watch for the double. No double team coming this time. Metter just now passing the 10-second line. Getting a left ball screen and taking it. Gets to the mid-range. Now to the block. Stops. Kicks. Acree drives to the left side. He goes up, off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound for Knapp. One power dribble, goes up, layup, good. Elias Knapp now in double figures with 10. 31-28. Aces in front, 5:30 to play third quarter. Here's Brockhorn, inside Buzzard. He takes it, long bounce past Nieberge. He drives, gets to the mid-range, pulls up, misses short. Rebound, falls in the hands of Owen Blake. Finds Acree, he comes down the right side. Pass to Metter. Metter goes inside, goes up, can't get it to fall. Blocking foul against Love. 2 free throws coming for Metter. That'll be Love's first personal foul. Metter looking for his first points of this second half. Had 13 in that first half. 3 threes came as well for him. In that first 16 minutes, he makes the first free throw. 32-28 the score. Here comes Brady McDaniel. He checks in for Nieberge, who will take a swift seat. Metter on the second shot, in. He has 15 now. McDaniel will bring it up for the Hearts. 5-point lead for the Aces, 33-28. 5 minutes to play third quarter. Here's Powell's. Over to McDaniel, long pass to Brockhorn, nearly lost it. Brockhorn in the corner, Powell's for three, right corner missed. Rebound for Blake, he wants to move fast. He's 1-on-2, steps back, now goes in against Love. Left block, skips it. Metter, right, corner, triple. No, missed it short. Rebound tipped up in the air, falls in the hands of Love and gives it to Buzzard. Buzzard head high, coming down the floor. Pump faking the three was Powell's, now gives it off to McDaniel, who gets his three blocked by Owen Blake. He recovers and resets the offense. Long skip pass to Brockhorn. Brockhorn, bounce pass down in the short corner, gets it right back. He takes a three. Left three is good. Brockhorn now with 8, his second three of the night. Here's Metter, 33-31 the score. Hearts trail by 2 to the Aces, 4:12 to play. Metter to Blake. Looking inside to Acree, finds him. Acree's tripled. Nice pass inside, Knapp, and one. Elias Knapp with 12. Boy, Elliot Acree, quite the playmaker down low. 35-31, Aces in front by 4, 4:05 to play. That foul was the first against Brockhorn. Elias Knapp having himself a good game. 12 points for him. Second leading scorer on this team, looking for the old-fashioned three-point play. Goes up and just misses it, rattles out. Rebound for Effingham. Here comes Powell, kicks it right back out, but he travels before he let go of the basketball. 3:57 to go, third quarter, 35-31, Aces in front. Owen Blake on the inbound. Finds Acree. He's got to get rid of it quick. He's doubled. Finds Metter across court. Metter coming up the floor, right side. Ball in his right hand. Bounce pass inside, Knapp right short corner. Gives it right back off to Metter. Long skip pass to Blake. But they'll just reset it, give it right back off to Metter and run something. Bounce pass to Acree. Couple of dribbles, goes inside, right block goes up and in off the right window. 6-point lead for the Aces, 37-31. Effingham takes a long three, can't quite get it to fall. Rebound falls in the hands of the Hearts and they'll reset. Here's McDaniel, gets it tipped away, keep us with it, but the Hearts recover. Here's Buzzard, drives, kicks, Brockhorn right corner three, misses it short. Rebound falls in the hands of the big man down low, but he can't get it to fall. Another three for Effingham, misses another offensive rebound and a foul. And that's the issue that Mount Carmel was having at times in that first half. Foul goes against Owen Blake, his third. It's just not being able to get some offensive rebounds when they're needed. And that's going to create a timeout opportunity for head coach Kyle Busse. Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan timeout. 37-31 the score. Aces in front. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
It's holiday season with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $13,300 off on a new 2025 Jeep Cherokee L or a 26 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 60 months. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Back here at the Hilltop, just over 3 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Aces up 37-31 over Effingham. They've played a good third quarter so far, and we'll see if that persists here as we wind down this ball game, at least this third quarter. Mount Carmel just gave up 3 offensive rebounds on the defensive end of the floor, so we'll see what adjustments were being made in the huddle. Again, rebounding out of a zone. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, but you got to do it. See what the Aces do coming out of the timeout. Inbounding it will be Powell's. Warner checked in for the first time for Effingham. Powell's on the inbound, gets it to McDaniel up top. Over to Brockhorn. Brockhorn guarded by Keepus. Drives right at the right wing. Kicks it off to Powell's in the right corner. Looks inside. Buzzard, one power dribble, kicks it out. McDaniel, left wing three is good. He now has 5. Score 37-34. Full court pressure again from Effingham. Everyone clears out for Metter, who comes up against McDaniel. Metter passing the 10-second line now at the Cards. Here's Acree on the right wing. Gives it off to Blake. He's in the right corner. Kicks it to Metter, who will slow it up and direct traffic. This is what the Aces did so well in that first quarter. Here's Knapp on the left side. Kicks it off to Blake. Now to Metter on the right. Knapp tried to get it inside, right side, but got it tipped away from Warner. Stays here with the white jerseys and the Golden Aces. 2:10 to play, third quarter, 37-34. Aces in front by just a measly 3 points. But boy, oh boy, this has been a competitive ball game as we expected. Blake on the inbound, finds Metter, driving inside, got bumped, foul coming. That one goes against Powell's, his second. See if it's on the floor or a shooting foul. It's a shooting foul, so Shane Metter will go to the line for 2 free ones to try and extend this lead to 5. Metter with 15 currently. First shot from the nail is good. Tell you what, Metter is just so calm, cool, collected, has been since his freshman season. The second free throw rattles home as well. So he has 17 now, 39-34, Aces in front. 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Inside Buzzard, kicks it. Here's Brockhorn, thought about the three, got a man off his feet but didn't take it. Now Powers drives right short corner, gets inside, through contact, somehow got it to fall. Tough lay. Powers now with 6. The inbound comes into Metter. Guarded by McDaniel still, coming down the right side. High pressure man-to-man defense. Getting a right ball screen is Metter. Gives it off to Acree, who kicks it to Blake on the left side. Looks inside of Knapp, couldn't find him. So the Aces reset. 90 seconds to play third quarter. Here's Knapp on the left. Looking down low, gives it off to Blake. Now Metter. Ball in his hand, he's a good playmaker. Around the horn they go. Metter eventually gets it inside. Left block goes up off the glass and good. Shane Metter, 19 points. 41-36 the score. 5-point lead for Mount Carmel. Here's McDaniel. Inside Buzzard, tipped from behind, but that's going to be a foul against Metter. That's his second. So 4th team foul against the Aces, so they got to be careful here this final minute of the third quarter. On the inbound is Powles. Gets it off to Buzzard. Looks to Brockhorn and finds him now to McDaniel. Powles, left corner 3. Good. Boy, Junior Powles, a sweet stroke. He has 9. 41-39 the score. Aces in front by 2. Under a minute to play third quarter. 50 seconds to be exact. Here comes Keepus down the floor, left side. He drives, hands it off to Metter, who almost got it tipped out of bounds. He gets the right ball screen, does Metter. Gets it tipped away from Warner, gets past his man, now drives left, gets to the block, now to Keepus, right back out to Acree. Acree to Blake. Fakes the pass and then gives it to Keepus. 30 seconds to play. Good defensive awareness there from Effingham. Here's Metter up top, guarded closely by McDaniel. Knapp now left wing extended. Almost got fouled. Metter right side, looks down low, couldn't get it to Knapp, now gives it off to Keepus. 15 ticks on the clock. 41-39 the score, Aces in front. They got to do something quickly. 8 seconds now, here's Keepus right wing. Drives top of the key, gets it off to Metter, 4 seconds. He's got to be careful, tries to get past McDaniel. 2 seconds, puts one up, no foul, and that ends the quarter. So we go to the final frame, 41-39, Aces in front by just 2. Should be a fun one here in the fourth quarter. When we come back, you're listening on the Wabash General Hospital, from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
At Wabash General Hospital, we're more than healthcare. We are part of the team. Our athletic trainers proudly serve 13 area high schools and 3 junior colleges, standing on the sidelines and in the AT rooms every day. From keeping our athletes healthy to helping them chase their dreams, we're here for every student athlete, every game, every step of the way, from injury to return to play. At Wabash General Hospital, caring for athletes is our game.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Welcome back to the Hilltop. Score 41-39 in favor of Mount Carmel. Be sure to stick around for the coach's postgame show, brought to you by Sean Morgan, Republican candidate for Wabash County Clerk. Effingham will bring the ball up from left to right to begin this fourth quarter. With it is Brockhorn. He's on the left side, hands it off to Buzzard, guarded closely by Metter. Now Nieberge picks up his dribble, guarded closely by Metter. Never mind, didn't pick up his dribble. Goes to the right side, fakes the bounce pass in, looks into Warren, but couldn't find him. Now here's Powles. He drives with the ball in his left hand, gets to the middle of the floor, ball on the floor. Aces pick it up. Try to get it to Acree. Acree, bodies on the floor, still has it. Jump ball will eventually be called, and the possession arrow goes the way of the Aces. So some hustle leads to the Aces getting an offensive possession, but full court pressure still from this Hearts team. Owen Blake on the inbound, needs to find somebody. Tried to get it to Metter, but it got tipped out of bounds. And now Owen Blake can't move. It'll be a sideline inbound for Owen Blake. Gets it to Metter. He'll be guarded by Nieberge. 7:23 to go here in this game. 41-39 to score. Keepus just now passing the 10-second line. Bounce pass into Acree. He's on the left elbow extended, doubled, ball on the floor, picked up by the Hearts, and they get it to Warren, and a timeout called by head coach Mac Thompson. There'll be a country financial agent Tia Morgan timeout for the Effingham Hearts. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
Back here at the Hilltop, 7:11 to go here in this ball game. 41-39, Aces have the 2-point advantage. It'll be Effingham possession here out of the timeout from head coach Mac Thompson. Two teams have played each other very well, very close contest between these two squads, and hopefully a fun one coming down the stretch. Nieberge gets it off to Powles. Ball tipped away, falls in the hands of Knapp. Turnover created for the Aces. Here comes Keepus down the floor, 1-on-2, through the trees, good! Wade Keepus now has 3. Fast break points for him. 43-39 the score. Here's Nieberge. He spins, gets in the mid-range, doesn't take the shot. Dumps it off to Warren. He's doubled down on the right block. Has to get it off to somebody. He'll take the one-on-one against Keepus. Goes up off the glass and in. Warner with his first 2 of the night. On the inbound, Owen Blake will dump it off and it'll go out of bounds. So a turnover on the inbound. And the Hearts get another free possession. Cole Phillips will check in. Checks in for Warren. On the inbound is Powles. They find Buzzard. He's inside. Kicks it out. Brockhorn for 3, missed. Rebound Phillips. He goes up and floats it home. Tied up at 43. Phillips has 7. Here's Metter. He's doubled. Has to get it off quickly. Here's Keepus. Cross-court pass to Blake. Here's coming down the right side. In the mid-range. Now on the perimeter. Kicks it to Acree. Ball nearly turned over. Here's Metter to Keepus. Looking down low. Fake the pass to Knapp. Now Metter will just reset. Under 6 minutes to play, fourth quarter. 43-43 the score. Metter drives, gets down low, got fouled on his way. Metter so good at creating contact on his way downhill, drawing fouls. Jenner Powles picks that one up, his 3rd. First team foul here in this fourth quarter. 5:51 to play in this ball game. Metter on the inbound. Finds Blake. Back to Metter in the right corner. Gives it right back off. Offense resetting for the Golden Aces. Back to that slow pace. Knapp inside, pass tipped, and it goes the way of Effingham. Here comes Nieberge, head up, coming down the floor. Gives it off. Pals for three. No. Long rebound falls in the hands of Nieberge. Another offensive board. My goodness. Nieberge with it on the left side. Kicks it off to Pals in the left corner. Nearly stepped out of bounds. Now Buzzard drives with the right hand. Kicks it to Nieberge in the corner, but didn't take the shot. Around the horn it goes for Effingham. A bump on Keepus against Buzzard. And that's going to be Keepus' first foul. First team foul as well. And a Country Financial agent Tia Morgan timeout for head coach Kyle Buss. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Back here at the Hilltop, 43-43. 5 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock here in this one. It's been back and forth all night. It's been close this entire contest, and boy, this fourth quarter is not disappointed either. Effingham with possession. Give it off to Brockhorn. Nieberge now has it, directing traffic. Here's Pals to Brockhorn, top of the key. Looks down low, gives it off to Buzzard. He's quadruple teamed. Out to Pals for three, right wing, no good. Rebound Metter. He wants to fly. Coming down the floor quickly. Down the right side, gets to the block, goes up, under, got fouled. He'll have two at the line. And that is going to be the fourth on Jenner Pals, so he's got to be real careful now. Shane Metter looking to give the Aces a lead once more. He's at the nail. First one is up and through. He has 20. Shane Metter just cool, calm, collected, as always. 4:48 to play, fourth quarter. 44-43 the score. Aces in front by one. Metter up and in. Make it 45-43, and Metter with 21 points. Nieberge comes up 2-3 zone for Mount Carmel. Pals on the right side still in with 4 fouls. Nieberge on the left. Long pass. Pals goes up. Long pass is no good. Offensive rebound goes in the hand of Phillips, who goes up and got fouled himself. He'll have 2 shots to the line. They say it's against Owen Blake, and now he has 4. So 2 really important pieces for these teams now with 4 fouls. Owen Blake has to be really careful. He is such an important offensive piece to this team. First free throw is missed from Cole Phillips. Hey, you know what happens if he misses the second one. I won't say ball don't lie quite yet. Phillips on the second attempt. Misses. Well, now I'll say it. Ball doesn't lie on 2 missed free throws. Metter now brings it up. Ball in his right hand. Here's Keepus. Right wing, looking for the curling Elias Knapp. Finds him, gets the ball stuck behind his head and travels. 45-43, Aces in front. Nieberge will bring it up. Just now passing the 10-second line. Dumps it off. Long pass from Pals. Brockhorn, left corner. Dumps it inside. Buzzard in the short corner. He's guarded by Acree. Now Effingham resetting halfway through this fourth quarter. 3:57 on the clock. 45-43 Aces in front. Effingham taking their time. Here's Phillips. Out to Pals. Long 3 right wing. No. Rebound up in the air. Falls in the hands of Effingham. And again, another offensive board for Effingham off of a 3. Just so hard to rebound out of a zone. Buzzard in the middle, kicks it out to Brockhorn on the left side. Nieberge to Powell's, right side, jabs right, goes left, getting to the elbow. Goes up, puts up a mid-range turnaround jumper and missed. Owen Blake quickly down the floor. Shovels it to Keepus. Crosses over, gets free, steps back, off to Blake again. 3:13 to play. Metter with it. Near the cards, just shading a little bit to the left. Dumps it off to Acree. Acree got it tipped, regains possession. Backs up his man. Nice pass inside. Metter got fouled on his way up. Boy, this kid is so good at drawing contact, getting to his spots. And that one goes against Cole Phillips, who now has 3. Third team foul against the Hearts. And Metter with a chance to extend this lead. First shot is through the hoop. 22 for him. Checking in is Warren for Phillips. Excuse me, Warner. 3-point lead for the Aces. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Shot is up and through. Metter now with 23. Nieberge comes down the left. Gives it off to Brockhorn. 2-3 zone still for the Aces. It has been so effective defensively here tonight. Buzzard at the charity stripe. Kicks it out. Brockhorn for 3 from the left side. Rolls out. Acree, long pass up to Metter. He's one-on-one. Goes up, right side, through contact. Whistle blown, blocking foul. And Metter again will go to the free throw line. And just like that, that is Jenner Powell's 5th foul, and he is out of the contest. And Jenner Powell's now out of the game, and that is a big weapon offensively for Effingham that they have just lost, and they bring in Brady McDaniel. Metter will shoot 2. 4-point lead currently for him. First shot rolls home. 48-43, and every single point really matters coming down the stretch here. Under 3 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Metter for the second one at the nail. Bang. 25. He has yet to miss a free throw tonight. 2:37 to play fourth quarter. 49-43, 6-point lead. Brockhorn with it. Bounce pass into Warner. Goes up. Never mind. Kicks it. Nieberge, right wing 3. No good. Rolled out. Rebound tipped. Falls in the hands of the Hearts again. McDaniel drives. Gets inside. Goes up. Tipped away by Knapp. Foul called underneath, though. And Warner is going to go to the line. And now Elliot Acree has 4 fouls. So that's now Owen Blake and Acree both with 4 fouls, so they've got to be careful. Never mind, not going to go to the line for 2. I mean, the foul was on the floor. Long pass up to Brockhorn up top. Here's Nieberge. Looking cross-court, bounce pass inside Warner. Kicks it. Brockhorn, McDaniel steps back for 3. That one's way off. Here's Warner with the offensive rebound again. Brockhorn drives, goes up, through contact, misses. Finally a defensive board. Owen Blake with it. He tries to drive through traffic. Big collision, blocking foul against McDaniel. And guess what? That's his 4th foul. My word. So now McDaniel with 4 fouls. Powell's has fouled out. Owen Blake with 4 fouls, and Elliot Acree with 4 fouls. And that puts the Aces in the bonus. So Owen Blake goes to the line for 2. So Effingham has to be real careful to not foul their way out of this ball game, as Owen Blake does miss the first. Second try, that one is in. Owen Blake now with 5 points. Here comes McDaniel. Under 2 minutes to play, 1:54 here in the fourth quarter. Brockhorn with the ball in his hand. Kicks it to Nieberge. He's in the left corner. Down low, Warner. He tried to back down Knapp. Goes up, pump fake, up and under, way wild. That one hits the shot clock and out of bounds. So it goes the way of Mount Carmel. Just a wild up and under shot from Warner. 1:40 to play, 50-43, 7-point lead for the Aces. Here comes full court pressure again from Effingham. It worked at times in that in the second quarter to speed up the Aces, but since then they have made the good adjustments. Here's Keepus to Knapp, who picks up his dribble in the backcourt, somehow gets it off to Metter, who keeps the possession alive. He's doubled at the 10-second line. Has to get it off to somebody, and he's fouled. That one goes against Warner. His first. And again, Shane Metter goes to the line. He might get 30 points straight off of free throws here in this second half. He has 25 currently. First shot for him. Makes it. And you don't want to put the announcer's jinx on him. As checking in is Jude Traub for Effingham. But I think he could close his eyes and make one right now. I say that and watch him miss his next one. The free throws up, and guess what? He missed. Wow. Well, I guess the announcer's jinx is real. McDaniel on the rebound has it. Good defense here from Mount Carmel, man-to-man. Buzzard to Brockhorn. Now to Warner. Hands it off. Here's Traub for three. Misses. Rebound Buzzard again. Now long two. Makes it. Does Brockhorn, and that brings the timeout for head coach Mac Thompson. Aces in front, 51-45. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Back here at the Hilltop, 51-45, a 6-point lead for Mount Carmel. 1:01 on the clock here in this fourth quarter. Back and forth all game it has been. Shane Metter has been the real threat, especially at the free throw line for Mount Carmel. He has 26 points. Elias Knapp, the second leading scorer, he has 12. So a real scrappy back and forth contest here. Really exactly what we hoped for coming into this one is a close game that hopefully Mount Carmel comes out on top of. Still a lot of ball game left to play, over a minute in just a 6-point lead, but Mount Carmel in the driver's seat as we come to a close. Owen Blake with it. Gives it to Metter, who loses it. Effingham brings it up, and getting fouled on the way up is Jackson Bridges, who just checked in. Wow. And that one's against Owen Blake, and he's out of the ball game. So a really key piece for Mount Carmel is out. That brings in Lane Alka, the junior, in big-time minutes. Effingham with it underneath, 59 seconds to play. They get it into Phillips, but it's turned over, ball on the floor, bodies on it, and timeout called for head coach Kyle Buss. So just like that, a Country Financial agent Team Morgan timeout, and Kyle Buss will have a possession of the basketball when we come back from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth here. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
The holidays, all about togetherness. Which is why Subway is bringing all your holiday favorites together in one bite. Seasoned stuffing and sweet cranberry sauce, oven-roasted turkey, rotisserie-style chicken, and the Turhamkin. Introducing Subway's festive flavors. It's togetherness in a sandwich. Hurry to Subway, because unlike your guests, these subs won't stay too long. Festive flavors for a limited time only. Subway, eat fresh, feel good.
Back here at the Hilltop, 51-45 the score. Aces with possession. Physical contest down the stretch. Aces, 6 points to hold on to with 54.2 on the clock. Long touchdown pass to Metter. He's open, down right side, creates space with his body, kicks it out to Alka, who skips it to Acree. Acree with it, gets fouled. And here comes the foul game. Max Buzzard, the one that picks that one up, just his first, so he's fine. Acree at the line for 2. First shot is good. So now it's just the Aces can keep their composure at the nail. That's what it's going to come down to. Now a 7-point lead, 52-45 the score. See if Effingham can even get shots off quick enough to make it matter. Still 46 seconds, that's a lot of time. Acree makes the second. 53-45, here comes McDaniel with it. Gives it off, long 3 for Warner, and he rattles it out. Rebound for Metter. He's one-on-one by himself, going all the way down low to the basket, goes up and got blocked from behind, but foul called, a late whistle. Possibly a goaltend. Nothing called. Cole Phillips picks up his 4th. Head coach Kyle Buss looking for a conversation between officials to see if someone caught a goaltend. No goaltend will be called, and Metter will have 2 at the line. 53-45 the score, looking to make the lead 10. Metter makes the first one. Checking in. Is Dag Thompson, freshman for Effingham. Next one for Metter, misses. Effingham gives it to McDaniel. Now here's Buckhorn for 3, no. Rebound, tipped out of bounds, goes the way of Mount Carmel. 24 seconds to play, 4th quarter. Alkin will check in. Comes in for Michael Reed. 24 ticks on the clock. 9-point lead Mount Carmel. They'll most likely immediately get fouled. Well, maybe not. It's bench somewhat emptying for Effingham at least. See if they foul immediately or if they let Mount Carmel run the clock out. 9-point lead with 25 seconds on the clock. They get it off to Keepus. Keepus now gets past the 10-second line and gets fouled. So he'll go to the line for 2, and now Kyle Buss will empty out his bench. So this one all but over, and Mount Carmel, once the buzzer sounds, will improve to 5-5. Effingham will move to 3-7, but we're still 19 ticks away from that happening. Keep us at the line for 2. Keep us on the first, misses, but bonus here in Illinois. Double bonus is all bonus, so he gets 2 shots. .9 on the clock, 4th quarter. 54-45, the Aces in front of the Hearts. Second shot is good for Keepus, make it a 10-point lead. Now here comes Dean Bolt for Keepus, and the benches are officially emptied for Mount Carmel. Boy, this was tough, hard-fought, good win here at home for Mount Carmel. Dag Thompson, long 3 and misses. Rebound fought for, falls in the hands of Effingham. 10 seconds on the clock. Goes up in the middle of the lane, missing another offensive board. Story of the night. And Effingham on another miss gets another board. 3 seconds, 2. Thompson at the buzzer, 1, and the buzzer sounds. And that is the ball game. 55-45, Aces in front. They win this one. A tight one from start to finish, but free throw shooting was really the difference down the stretch, and the offensive rebounds didn't come back to bite them quite so much out of that 2-3 zone. When we come back, it'll be the coach's post-game show. That coach's post-game show is brought to you by Sean Morgan, Republican candidate for Wabash County Clerk. Briefly, we will talk to head coach Kyle Buss. Stay tuned. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school. And today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here. And so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that is why this was the best decision for me.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf? Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College in Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Back here, welcome to the coach's post-game show brought to you by Sean Morgan, the Republican candidate for Wabash County Clerk. The final 55-45 in favor of Mount Carmel. They improved to 5-5. Effingham, the Hearts, they dropped down to 3-7 on the year. We look at scoring for either side, starting with the away Effingham Hearts. Brady McDaniel had 5. Jake Nieberge had 6. Cannon Brockhorn had 10. He was the only Hart in double figures. Jenner Powles was 1 away. He had 9, but did foul out of this contest. Hayden Windling had 4. He had 2. Max Buzzard had 2. Jacob Warner had 2. Cole Phillips with 7, and Max Love with 2 as well. For Mount Carmel, it is as follows. Elias Knapp, one of 2 aces in double figures. He had 12. Wade Keepus had 4. Shane Metter did a ton of it here tonight. He had 27 there in this contest. Elliot Akery had 7. Owen Blake had 5. That was the scoring for Mount Carmel. Really, it all came down to making free throws for the Golden Aces down the stretch. They gave up a lot of offensive rebounds, but the saving grace was those free throws. Shane Metter, just a phenomenal game at the stripe, only missed 1 all night and really came alive at the line towards the end of that contest and made those big free throws when he needed to, got to his spots, drew contact, and got himself to where he knew he could be dangerous. Also, Elias Knapp had a couple of really tough finishes down low. He had a splendid game as well. And the supporting cast played good also. Owen Blake, Elliot Akery all did their part. Elliot Akery, man, that kid is quite the playmaker, especially when around the free throw line area, getting the ball down low to his big man in Elias Knapp. I'll tell you what, if Elliot Akery isn't in this ball game for as long as he is, Elias Knapp does not have 12 points, and it's to both of them. Elias Knapp made some tough layups through contact, while Elliot Akery made some tough passes through a ton of traffic down low to Elias Knapp. Well, Mount Carmel at 5-5, that is a big confidence booster. That now their second win in a row. They have now won 3 of their last 4. They play on the 23rd Christian Finger Academy at 3 p.m. That is not here. That is at Christian Finger Academy before going to Pinckneyville to play in a really hard holiday tournament where they play Murfreesboro to start. I'll tell you what, that Pinckneyville tournament is no joke. That tournament is loaded with really, really good teams, and it should be a really good test for this Mount Carmel squad before coming back and getting things going after that on the 6th against El Dorado at El Dorado, which is another very good team. So after that Pinckneyville tournament, a bit of a break to begin the new year for this basketball squad. The next one not until the 6th. Their next game not until the 6th of January after the Pinckneyville two-day tournament between the 27th and the 28th. We look at Effingham, their upcoming schedule. They have Tolono Unity in 2 days from now on Monday at home on the 22nd before they begin their holiday tournament on the 29th. That one goes through New Year's Eve on the 31st. Then they continue a really tough schedule for them. Richland, they have Olney, Richland County, however you want to say it, Taylorville, Newton, Civic Memorial. I mean, just a tough schedule for them as they continue to really play some tough teams, and they are a good squad. This Effingham team, this is no pun really intended here. They have a lot of heart, and they play a tough brand of basketball, physical brand of basketball down low. They have some really tough guys to beat, like Brockhorn, who can shoot the lights out. Powell's, he showed that he can shoot well also, and then Jake Nieberge, really good at handling the basketball. As we are now joined by head coach Kyle Buss after this 55-45 win. Coach, congratulations on a good win. Really down the stretch, free throws made a huge difference. Shane Meadow was able to go in and make a ton of them.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. It's hard to play these Saturday games. We don't have a true student section. People are on Christmas break. Things are going on. So we had to kind of bring our own energy tonight. And we got down there early, 7, I think, there in the second quarter. But Shane hit a couple big shots to kind of get us back into it. And then second half, the kids just battled. Just couldn't be more proud of these guys. That's a good win. That's a good team. They play hard defensively. They're a tough team to go against. We got lucky they didn't make many shots tonight, but hopefully a little bit of credit to our defense for putting them in some tough spots and just an awesome battle-tested win for our guys.
Yeah, it showed some really gritty defense there, especially in that second half. We're forced to make multiple stops at times. What is it like to give up some offensive rebounds, but also be able to continue to get stops on that end?
Yeah, that was a big problem for us early in the season. I felt like the last few games it had gotten better, but it kind of reared its ugly head again. So we got to get back to making sure that, I feel like we're doing a decent job of actually the technique of blocking now. Now it's just fetching the ball, going to get it. There's a couple times it's a 50-50 ball. Who's going to get it, us or them, right in the middle, and I felt like they got a lot of those tonight, but late in the game, we got enough stops to end it and then make some free throws.
Now, coming up, you have a couple of tough games, Christian Finger Academy on the 23rd, and then you go into that really hard Pinckneyville tournament. Talk to me about what these last two wins mean to you momentum-wise going into this tough holiday stretch.
Yeah, we battled back after, a tough Capital Classic. We've been banged up. We haven't had Jack. Rhett was out tonight, so didn't have him. So depth-wise, we've taken a bit of a hit, but different guys do different things each night. Wade Keepus has played great for us, just handling the ball, giving Shane some relief with having to handle the ball. So these two wins have been huge for us, to get to 500 after being 2-4, 2-5, or whatever we were, to get us to 500 before the Christmas tournament is huge, and then we go down there and we get to play at 9 a.m. a couple times. So thanks to the Panthers for setting up the bracket for us to get some 2 9 a.m. starts. So our bus will be leaving at 6 a.m. So if anybody in town wants to make us breakfast at about 5:30 or 5:45, we're more than welcome to come do that. But no, I just told the kids, I said, if you keep playing hard, and trusting the process, trusting what the coaching staff is trying to instill and do offensively and do defensively, good things are going to happen. And they've bought in. They play so hard. Gosh, I'd say that Effingham team had more size, maybe had more skill, but we did a lot of the little things that we needed to do to win today.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for joining us. Great win. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks. Go Aces and go Pack Go.
So again, 55-45, the win for Mount Carmel in this one. They improved to 5-5 on the season, Effingham down to 3-7. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Saturday afternoon for some Aces basketball. Great win for everyone here running the stream, for everyone back at the station at 100.5 WSID. I'm Riley Angel. Happy holidays, and as always, have a good night. Yes, sir. You too. Yep, you too. See ya.